I'm about to do your end of August 2021 Sagittarius love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a behind the scenes peek at your romantic person of interest. Sagittarius, what is going on with you? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name is Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Sagittarius love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Sagittarius tarot reading for you. Now let's get on with this Sagittarius love reading for today, because today we're going to take a behind the scenes peek at your romantic person of interest. See what's going on with this person, find out if there's anything that your attention or your awareness might need to be brought to about this person. That way you're best able to navigate the situation you're finding yourself in with whoever this is that you're romantically connected to. And I'm going to do that by getting 5 cards to represent your person's energy here at the very end of August 2021. Then I'm going to clarify everything with the second deck, just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on with this person you're romantically connected to. Now just keep in mind, as always, this is not a personal reading, this is a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person the same way I would if I were doing a personal reading for you. Instead, I'm tapping into the collective energy of the group of Sagittarius people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for. Which really just means there's no possible way this reading is going to resonate with every Sagittarius on the planet, because I'm not reading for every Sagittarius on the planet. I'm reading for my specific group of Sagittarius people that I'm responsible for getting messages for. Now, it's also important to keep in mind in general readings like this that energies can and do get flipped around backwards from time to time, especially for cross-watchers. So if you're not a Sagittarius and you're just watching this reading because you have an interest in a Sagittarius and you want to find out what's going on with them, I'm totally cool with that. Just keep in mind that especially for cross-watchers, it's pretty probable that energies can get flipped around backwards, so you just got to take it as it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably want to check the videos for your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation, and you can find the links to those videos in the description down below. Now, enough yakking, let's get on with this Sagittarius end of August 2021 love reading, and let's get 5 cards for what's going on with Sagittarius's romantic person of interest here at the very end of August 2021. What does Sagittarius's attention and awareness need to be brought to regarding this person that they're romantically connected to here? Let's get one more. What's going on with Sagi's romantic love interest here at the very end of August? Okay. Well, let's see what we have here. On the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the Page of Swords. Now, pages are messengers. So this represents news and messages. It represents communication. Swords are about the truth. They're about thoughts. They're about communication. So this can be news and messages about some truth. Can be just regular old communication between the two of you, but this Page of Swords is also an energy of someone who's trying to learn something, someone who's trying to figure something out. Right under that, we have some Sagittarius energy with this 9 of Wands. Now, the 9 of Wands is a card of being walled off and defensive about something, but it's also a card of healing. This is the wounded warrior, and he's built this wall around himself because he's been hurt, and he doesn't want to be hurt anymore. He doesn't want to continue to be hurt. He's trying to heal so that he can get his energy right to take the final step in his journey. So it looks like we got somebody here trying to figure out what's going on with you, figure out why you've got some sort of a wall up, or someone trying to figure out how to get past the wall, how to heal something here. Right after this walled off and defensive card, we have the Ace of Cups. This represents a new beginning in love and emotions here. So this could also represent starting over from square one in terms of love and emotions. It seems like we have had a breakup here between the two of you. We have a 5 of coins, 5 of pentacles. You're probably going to hear me interchange the term coins and pentacles. They mean the same thing. This deck calls them coins. This other deck that I'm going to use to clarify everything calls coins pentacles. So they mean the same thing, but the 5 of coins is Taurus energy. This is an energy of abandonment, like being abandoned, being cast aside, being left out in the cold. Sometimes this can represent a feeling of your person feeling like they're not quite good enough for you. No matter what, this is usually a breakup card for me. So it looks like we've got some sort of a breakup taking place, and your person trying to figure out, possibly trying to communicate with you, and there's a wall up, trying to figure out how to get past that wall so they can get back to this Ace of Cups, this new beginning in love and emotions with you. At least that's what the overall energy looks like. Now, for your person's actual energy here at the very end of August 2021, Sagittarius, they have the Devil, the 2 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Emperor, and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm wondering if there's a decision that needs to be made about 2 different queens here. I've got a Queen of Swords right smack dab in the center of their energy, and I've got a Queen of Pentacles here at the end of their energy, and I've got a decision needing to be made here as the second card in their energy. This first card in their energy is almost always the most important card in their energy, and for that your person has the Devil. This is Capricorn energy. This is usually a heavy, toxic type of an energy. Now, it's not always that. Sometimes this can just represent a Capricorn being involved. This Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins card is a Capricorn energy. This is usually like obsession or addiction or an element of your person's shadow coming into play here. Like a piece of themselves that they don't really like, maybe a piece of themselves that they don't want you to see, possibly even a piece of themselves that they don't want to look at themselves. If that's the case and there's like something that they're repressing, trying to push down into the shadows of themselves because they're afraid to face it, that usually creates a situation where they're controlled by that element of their shadow, where they feel stuck and trapped in that. So this can be an energy of feeling trapped by something, feeling like there's something they can't escape. Sometimes this can just represent a really strong sexual attraction or a connection between the two of you that, at least from your person's perspective, is such a powerful connection that they feel like they can't escape it, like it's got too much gravity to be able to get away from it. So we're going to have to clarify this and find out what's going on. Tell me more about this Devil card for Sagittarius' romantic person of interest here at the end of August 2021, please. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. Now, Knights are action takers. Cups are about love and emotions. So this represents actions toward love and emotions. Romantic offers, romantic gestures, showing up as like the knight in shining armor trying to save the day, trying to make some sort of a love offer to you. Right under that, we have some Leo energy with the 6 of Wands. This is a card of recognition, as in either your person being recognized publicly for something, or much more likely your person coming to some sort of a recognition themselves, them recognizing something either about you, about themselves, about the connection between the two of you. Whatever it is that they're recognizing, the other meaning of this card is moving forward in success and victory. So this usually represents somebody coming to some sort of a recognition that is allowing things to move forward successfully. We have the King of Wands right under that. This is Sagittarius energy. Sometimes this can represent Leo energy. This is a bold, passionate, fiery, determined person who knows exactly what they want. The King of Wands knows what he wants. He goes after what he wants with bold, passionate, fiery determination. He doesn't take no for an answer. He doesn't accept obstacles getting in his way. He doesn't accept excuses. He goes after what he wants, and he's willing to move mountains in order to get that. Next, we have some Leo energy with the Sun. This is the happiest card in the tarot deck. It represents happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. It's really hard to get a better card than the Sun, especially in a love reading. So this is telling me that your person is viewing you they have this passion and desire for you. They want you, and they're viewing you as the source of happiness in their life, like the sunshine that lights up their life. Again, I'm going back to this devil energy here, where sometimes this can be an energy of feeling like this is such a powerful connection that they can't escape it, like there's so much gravity that they can't get away from it. If you think about our solar system, the sun is in the center of that, and it has all the gravity. That's why the planets are orbiting the sun, because we can't escape the gravity of the sun. So this could mean something similar to that. Like they're recognizing that they have all this passion and desire for you, recognizing that you bring them all of this happiness. And then I've got the Fool next. This is the very first card of the Major Arcana, card 0. It's actually the first card of the entire tarot deck. That 0 represents absolutely nothing and the potential for everything all at the same time. This is a card of new beginnings. This is about taking the blind leap of faith. It's about not needing to know what all the steps are from beginning to end before your person takes the first step toward you. Not needing to know what the outcome is going to be before they take that first step. It's about saying, you know what, screw it, I'm going for it. I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to think this through. I'm not going to overanalyze it. I'm just going to jump off the cliff and figure out how to grow wings on the way down. Queen of Wands right under that. So I've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here clarifying this devil. Again, this is feeling like such a powerful connection, at least from your person's perspective, that they can't escape it. This King and Queen of Wands are counterparts here. These are two cards that are supposed to be together, which usually for me represents two people who are probably supposed to be together, at least in terms of how your person's viewing this. This is a power couple. This is telling me there's a lot of passion and desire in this connection. This is also someone who's very intuitive, as represented by this black cat, someone who's very fun to be around, sexy, vivacious, knows what she wants, goes after what she wants with all this passion and determination. This is a card of being determined and motivated here. Again, I'm not quite certain how to take this. This is the third queen that I've seen now. I've got a 2 of Pentacles next. This is more Capricorn energy. This is an energy of like 1 foot in and 1 foot out. It's a card of balance, but it's more about trying to maintain balance or trying to regain their balance after balance has been thrown off. It's about looking at the options that they have and trying to weigh those out, looking at the pros and cons, trying to make a decision about something, asking questions like, do I or don't I, should I or shouldn't I, will they or won't they, those types of questions. So this is a spot where your person is trying to weigh options on something and they're not 100% sure what to do here. Which is kind of odd, because I've got actions toward love and emotions, recognizing how much passion and desire, recognizing they want you, all this happiness, saying screw it, taking the leap of faith toward, again, the counterpart in their eyes. And now I've got this energy of like, I'm not sure what to do. Now when I clarified the devil here, again, this could be a heavy toxic energy. This can represent addictions, could be a sex addiction. It could be any number of those things that I've already mentioned. To clarify that, I have the 5 of Cups, I have the Tower, and I have the 10 of Wands. So this 5 of Cups is Scorpio energy. This is sadness and remorse about the past. It's about focusing on these 3 cups that have been spilled. All the love and emotions that have been spilled out, all the time, effort, and energy that's been spilled out and wasted. This is a card that says your person has their focus in the wrong spot. That could be a thing that's controlling them. That could be a thing that they don't really want to face, is that their focus is in the wrong place, and that's controlling an aspect of their life. Because if they focus on the past, they're going to feel the way they felt in the past. If they focus on something that they think is gone from their life, they're going to feel that loss. If they focus on something they believe is missing, they're going to feel that gap in their life. And that can cause them to miss this opportunity that's sitting right there behind them. These 2 upright, completely full cups. The 2 of Cups represents a love connection between 2 people. So your person has got their focus in the wrong spot here, which could be why we're seeing that 2 of Pentacles energy. that Two of Pentacles, as confusing as that is for me, that can also represent juggling more than one person. So it could mean any of those things. Again, this is a general reading. You just got to take it however it resonates for you. But the next card we have to clarify the Devil is the Tower. This is a dramatic change taking place, a dramatic shift, an abrupt shift. This is like a foundation rocking event. Usually the Tower is a very scary card for people. It's not always a bad thing, but when it's combined with the Devil and the Five of Cups, this is feeling like something abruptly shifted between the two of you. I saw that Five of Pentacles energy here, which can be a breakup. It's almost always a breakup. This could be that breakup that we're seeing. This is when the Tower came apart, when everything came crashing down all around your person, came apart right in front of their eyes. Sometimes this can represent belief systems or some mental model of the world that your person was operating from. And then this is the point where that belief system or that mental model they're operating from just came apart right in front of them. Like the way they thought things were turns out not to be the way things were. This could be your person had some sort of negative, heavy, toxic energy around them that led to all of this happening. This Page of Swords, again, is the overall energy. It's an energy of someone who's trying to learn something, trying to figure something out. Communications. This can even represent an energy of spying on someone, keeping tabs on someone. This could be a thing where your person was doing something that maybe they shouldn't have been doing, and that was seen by someone else, and that person told you about it. Hence the wall that's up that they're trying to get past so they can get back to this new beginning with you. Hence this being abandoned and left out in the cold. I've got the Fool right under that, so I've seen the Fool twice now. Another meaning for the Fool is risk-taking. Could be taking risks outside of the connection. Could be any of these things, but clearly your person has some sadness and remorse about the past. Clearly there has been a Tower where things have fallen apart between the two of you. And the final card to clarify the Devil is the Ten of Wands, Sagittarius energy. This is a card of a heavy burden that your person is carrying. Now it's a 10, and in tarot 10s are completion, so this can represent the ending of some heavy burden. In other words, your person finally being able to get to a spot where a burden is being laid down and they can move forward without it. The next card in your person's energy here for the very end of August 2021, Sagittarius, is the Two of Swords. This is Libra energy. This is a card about a decision needing to be made, only that decision's not being made for whatever reason. Either your person doesn't have enough information to make the decision, or there's something they can't see, hence this blindfold, or again, something they don't want to see, something they don't want to look at, like being in denial about something, and that could be why the decision's not being made. Got this Devil energy, which, like I said, can represent elements of your person's shadow, pieces of themselves they don't want to look at, that they're afraid to look at. That could be causing the Tower to come down. It could be the heavy burden that they're carrying, all this sadness and remorse that's happened. That could be why the decision's not being made. So tell me more about this Two of Swords for Sagittarius, this romantic person of interest. Oh, we got a couple of extra cards here. Normally I get 3 cards, and I just got 5 to clarify this. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Again, this represents a new beginning in love and emotions. This can represent starting over at square one in love and emotions. Yeah, there was definitely a breakup between the two of you. We have the Eight of Cups next. This is Pisces energy. This is an energy of detachment, like emotional detachment, physically walking away. The person in this card is walking away from these 8 full cups of love. Now, most people could go their whole life on 8 full cups of love, but the person in this card, that's just not enough for them. They wouldn't be fully happy. They wouldn't be fully emotionally content with just these 8 cups, because this person knows that there's more out there for them. They deserve better than the 8 cups that they have. So this person is making the conscious choice, the conscious decision to walk away from these 8 cups, to go down a brand new path that they believe leads them to their own happiness, their own emotional fulfillment, their own like happy fairy tale ending, so to speak. they're walking away, going off in search of their 9th and their 10th cup. We have the King of Cups next. So this is the pinnacle of the cup suit. This is someone who is a decision maker. This is Pisces energy, sometimes Scorpio energy. This is someone who is very intuitive, who consults their intuition and their emotions when they make their decisions. They just don't let their emotions cloud their judgment. This is also someone who does not wear their heart on their sleeve, so they don't always express their feelings about a situation. So this could tell me that your person has a lot of love and emotions for you still, even if they aren't outwardly expressing that. Another meaning for this is, like, no matter how rough and choppy the waters get around the King of Cups, he's still able to maintain his calm and his composure and still act accordingly and make correct decisions, even though things around him are a little bit rocky and messed up. Right under that we have the Star, which is Aquarius energy. This is a card of healing. It's also a card of hope. It's also a card of wish fulfillment. Now, this is also card 17 of the Major Arcana, the card that comes right after card 16, the Tower. So you don't ever make it to the Star energy without going through a Tower moment first. We've already seen the Tower happen based on some devil energy that's affecting your person here. So this can be your person having the hope that this connection with you can still be healed, trying to maintain their calm and their composure about this. Even though there was this detachment and this walking away, they're still trying to figure out how to get back this Ace of Cups. They're trying to heal the situation. Another meaning for this card, especially in a love reading, is that your person could be viewing you as a gift to them from the universe. They could be viewing you as the one for them. I think they're trying to be patient with this, having the hope that this can be healed. Another meaning for Temperance, which is the Sagittarius Major Arcana card, another meaning for it besides patience is like blending things together little bits at a time and being willing to take a step back and look at the big picture before they come back in to blend some more together to make some fine-tuning adjustments. Now, in tarot, cups and water represent love and emotions. This love has been separated into two different cups. I've seen the Five of Pentacles, a breakup card. I've seen the Eight of Cups, like detaching and walking away from the connection. We had this Ace of Cups where all the love and emotions was in one cup together, but here it's been separated into two different cups, and this angel, the divine, is blending that water back together, recombining it back into one cup. So this is an energy of reconciliation, and your person's just trying to be patient about that. But again, we're clarifying this Libra energy of the Two of Swords, some decision needing to be made about putting all the love back in this cup, only that decision's not being made. To clarify that Two of Swords, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Hierophant, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the High Priestess. So I got 5 cards instead of 3. 3 of those cards are Major Arcana cards. This is some powerful energy. This Wheel of Fortune represents divine timing. It can represent the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny, so this can be a fated event. It can represent a change in the luck and fortune for your person here, a change in the luck and fortune of this connection. If things were going good before, this can represent that wheel turning and now things are going bad. And vice versa, if things are going bad, this can represent the wheel turning and things going good. Usually what this card means for me is that the universe is turning this wheel in the background, trying to make sure things line up the way they're supposed to, so that what's supposed to happen actually does happen. The next card we have to clarify that Two of Swords is the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. This is a card of commitment. It's about taking things to the next level from wherever they are. If you guys are broken up, this is about trying to get things put back together. If you guys have recently gotten back together, this is about trying to escalate that and take it to the next step. The next card we have to clarify this Two of Swords is the Ace of Wands. This represents a new beginning in passion and desire, a passionate new beginning here. So it's like your person, I think what they're trying to do is that there's a decision that either they can't make or the decision hasn't been made yet, or maybe this isn't even their decision. Maybe it's your decision on whether to put this back together. It looks like you are the one that walked away here, and they still have love and emotions for you. They still have the hope that this can be healed and all the love be put back into one cup instead of being separated again. I think this is your person trying to turn that around, trying to get a new level of commitment with you after this tower came down, and trying to start over at square one in terms of the passion and desire and this love connection here. Next, we have the Four of Cups. This is Cancer energy. This is an energy of being emotionally discontent about something. Like your person's not happy with the 3 cups that they have. So much so they're daydreaming about this other cup, this other thing that they believe will bring them more happiness, more emotional fulfillment. Now, another meaning to this card is this could be that there is a love offer already on the table between the two of you. I saw that Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck when I clarified the Devil. This could be that a love offer has already been made to you from this person, only it hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. It's just kind of been left hanging here in the air. In fact, that could be what this decision is that needs made that hasn't been made yet. They could have offered this cup of love to you, and you just haven't accepted it or rejected it yet. The other thing this decision that hasn't been made yet could mean is this could be your person contemplating making that love offer to you, and they just haven't done so yet, probably because they're afraid they're going to be rejected. There was this being abandoned and left out in the cold, possible feelings of not being good enough. There was this emotional detachment and walking away. It could be that your person hasn't made the offer yet because they're afraid they're going to get rejected. It could be they have made the offer and this decision is your decision and not theirs, and it's still hanging in the air right now. The final card to clarify this Two of Swords is the High Priestess. Now, this is card 2 of the Major Arcana, so she rules over all the 2s in the deck. I've seen the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Both are about decisions. She rules over all the decisions. This is she who knows. She sits in front of the veil of consciousness, so she's got access to all the information that you and I as humans don't have access to. She literally knows everything. The problem with her is she doesn't always tell us everything. Sometimes there's things that we're just not meant to know. Sometimes there's things that we don't really need to know until we need to know those. And that's when she clues you in through your intuition, through gut feelings, through signs, synchronicities, repeating numbers, dreams with messages in them. This could represent that. Sometimes this can represent secrets being kept. Sometimes this can just represent that your person views this connection with you as deeper than something physical, as deeper than something emotional. They could be viewing this as a spiritual type connection. I've got the High Priestess and the Hierophant here. So again, these are kind of like counterparts. Really, the correct counterpart for the High Priestess is the Magician. So this is telling me that maybe your person doesn't quite have the full belief that this can be healed and put back together. It could be that too. The next card in your person's energy for the end of August 2021, Sagittarius, is the Queen of Swords. This is more Libra energy, so I've got 2 Libra cards in a row. This is she who knows the truth. Now, the Queen of Swords will offer to let you speak your truth to her, but the problem is she already knows the truth. So the truth you speak to the Queen of Swords had damn well better match the truth she already knows, or she's going to use that sword to cut you. So this is an energy of speaking the truth about something. It's also an energy of cutting off things and people that aren't in your best interest anymore. So I don't know if this is you and you cut this connection off. You swung the sword and severed this connection because of whatever this devil energy is, because of whatever this tower is. I mean, it's possible that they got caught doing something they weren't supposed to. You found out there were news and messages about this devil energy. That could be what brought everything apart, and this could be your energy affecting them. It's smack dab in the center of their energy. So this is a very important card. Let's clarify that. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords for Sagittarius' person, please. Let's see what we have. that one. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. Again, first card of the major arcana, first card of the tarot deck. We've already seen this. It's about taking that blind leap of faith. But like I said, this can also represent risk taking, as in taking risks outside of the connection with you. Knight of Cups, actions toward love and emotion. So this is either your person getting to the spot where even though they're afraid of this Queen of Swords energy, they're afraid of getting cut off. This could be them saying, screw it, I'm going to go for it anyway. I'm going to offer this cup of love to Sagittarius and see what happens, because they have all this passion and desire for you. Now, the King of Wands is a very sexual person. He's motivated by sexual desires. He goes after what he wants, and he almost always gets it. Got the Sun under that again, though. More Leo energy, happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. So this is either your person was taking risks and taking actions of love and emotions outside of this connection because they were driven by their sexual desires. Again, that could be why the Devil is showing up as the first card, like sexual addictions. It could be that. Or this could just be your person having so much desire and passion for you, you bringing them so much happiness that even though they're afraid of this Queen of Swords, even though they're afraid they might be rejected, this could be them saying, screw it, I'm offering the cup of love anyway. To clarify this Queen of Swords, I got 5 cards again. I got the 4 of Pentacles, I got the 3 of Cups, I got the King of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Empress. So this 4 of Pentacles is more Capricorn energy. I've got the Devil out here, that's Capricorn. I've got the Queen of Coins we haven't gotten to yet, which is Capricorn. Now this 4 of Pentacles is Capricorn. This is an energy of holding on tightly to something and not wanting to let go of it. So even though you cut them off, your person doesn't want to let you go. What they really want is this 3 of Cups. This is Cancer energy. This is about being reunited and celebrating. I feel like they're going to say screw it and offer you this cup of love anyway, even though they're afraid they're going to get rejected. I've got the King of Pentacles next. Again, Pentacles, coins are the same thing. So now I've got the King and the Queen of Pentacles / coins out here. We've already seen the King and Queen of Wands. So this is counterparts again. Power couple again. 2 cards that are supposed to be together. Usually represents 2 people who are probably supposed to be together, at least in terms of how your person's viewing it. That's probably why we're seeing them trying so hard to be reunited with you. This is Virgo energy. This is also someone who is very financially stable and abundant and prosperous. Usually it's an energy of someone who's very kind and generous, that has their finances and their material world in order, and they want to share that with you. A lot of times this can be a business person or someone who owns their own business, or like an independent contractor, someone who's good at building things, building empires, managing assets and resources. It could be someone who has like an authority position in a business, like a managerial role or something like that. This could just be talking about your person's financial stability and that they want to share that with you. Again, another meaning for this 4 of Pentacles here is financial stability. So it could be that. The next card we have to clarify that Queen of Swords is the Magician. Card 1 of the major arcana. I already said when I talked about the High Priestess that these are kind of counterparts, but the correct counterpart for the High Priestess is the Magician. This is divine feminine, divine masculine energy. So this is like essentially having the Lover's card out here without having the Lover's card out here. These are divine counterparts here. So at least in terms of how your person's viewing this, you guys are supposed to be together. That's probably another meaning for this Wheel of Fortune that I'm seeing. It's like in terms of how they're thinking about it, you being together is what's supposed to happen, and they're trying to figure out how to make that happen. This is the Mac Daddy Master Manifester of the tarot deck. He's got all the tools and resources and abilities to manifest or create from nothing whatever his will desires. This is about taking the actions to shape the world around them to match their will. He's got all 4 aces on the table in front of him. We've seen the Ace of Cups already. I've got the Ace of Wands out here. We're still missing the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, but this is telling me that your person is actively trying to manifest something with you in spite of being cut off. They don't want to let you go. They're trying to manifest the stability with you, trying to manifest getting back together with you, and it looks like they're about to take the leap of faith on offering this cup of love to you. The final card to clarify the Queen of Swords is the Empress, card 3 of the major arcana. So I've got card 0, card 1, card 2, and card 3 of the major arcana right here. That's pretty significant, pretty powerful energy. Actually, I've got card 4 out here, the Emperor, which is the next card I'm going to clarify, and card 5, which is the Hierophant. So I've got the first 6 cards of the major arcana out here in your person's energy. The Empress is the mother of the tarot deck. She represents all 4 queens rolled up into one person. So she's perpetually pregnant, so all new things get birthed into our reality via the Empress. She's actually the 3rd step in manifesting something. I said your person is actively trying to manifest reconciliation with you. The way manifestation works is he represents the conscious mind, she represents the unconscious mind. So you use your conscious mind to decide what it is that you want and the actions that you're going to take to get what you want. And then you use the conscious mind to plant the seeds of what you want into your unconscious mind. Your unconscious mind is where your intuition lives. It's where your connection to source, to spirit, to the universe is at. The unconscious mind is how you project into the universe what your will desires, and it's how the universe gets the message of what to mirror back to you in the physical 3D reality. So once you've projected to the universe what it is that you're trying to manifest, the next step is it gets birthed into our reality via the Empress. So again, she's the gateway between the universe and the physical 3D reality we live in. All new things get birthed into our reality via the Empress. So she represents the birth of something new. In this case, what it feels like is they're trying to manifest getting back together with you and rebirthing this situation with you. The next card in their energy here, Sagittarius, is the Emperor. This is Aries energy. This is an energy of taking control of the situation, taking charge of the situation. Again, this is a master manifester type of an energy. This is someone who's got all the tools and resources to put together a plan to get what they want, and then to execute that plan to get what they want. So this is about taking control of this situation. I feel like even though they're scared of running into you as the Queen of Swords type of an energy that could cut them off, I think they're taking control and going for it anyway. Tell me more about this Emperor for Sagi's person here at the very end of August 2021, please. I feel like that one's supposed to come too, so I'm taking it. On the bottom of the deck, I have the King of Cups. We've already seen this. Again, this is Pisces energy, sometimes Scorpio energy. They still have a lot of love and emotions for you. They may not necessarily be outwardly expressing that right now. Regardless of whether they're telling you about how they feel or not, they definitely have the feels for you. They're just trying to not let their emotions cloud their judgment here. But what they really want is that Ace of Cups, that new beginning in love and emotions with you. That's what they're trying to take control of. Yeah, there's that walking away again, that 8 of Cups detachment, emotional detachment, physical detachment. And your person is wanting to take control of this by putting in the work on that. This 8 of Pentacles is Virgo energy. This is the card of work. It's putting in the work on something, putting in the time, the effort, the energy on something in order to get what it is that they actually want. And what they want is to be reunited with you. This 2 of Cups, this is a love connection between 2 people. This is Cancer energy, but it's I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're connected, but it's a 2. And in tarot, 2s represent needing to make a choice. So I've got the 2 of Swords out here. We've seen the 2 of Pentacles, both representing a choice. Now I've got a choice about this love connection here. Okay, King of Swords is next, Gemini energy. So this is the third time now I've seen a matching king and queen. I've got the Queen of Swords already in their energy. Now I've got the King of Swords. Every other time I've said that means counterparts, like power couple, two people who are probably supposed to be together. And that's true, except for the sword suit. When I have the King and the Queen of Swords here together, for me that represents two people who used to be together. So again, I've got breakup screaming at me again. To clarify the Emperor, I got the Six of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card of the past. It's thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past, thinking about the good old days and the way things used to be. This represents a deep emotional connection between the two of you, and your person doing a lot of thinking about that, a lot of thinking about the past. I think it's possible that your person was doing something that they shouldn't have been doing, and they probably got caught with this Page of Swords here, and that's probably what put the wall up between the two of you. It's probably what caused the breakup. It's probably something related to this devil energy that they've got here. It's why they're feeling sadness and remorse. It's why the tower came down. It's why there's all this burden that they're carrying now. And it's probably why there's a decision needing to be made about turning this connection around, and that decision hasn't been made yet. It's probably why this cup of love either hasn't been offered yet, or it's still not been accepted or rejected yet. The Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy. A lot of times this will represent like trying to get away with something. Lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking around behind your back. Deceptive behavior, overall like shady bullshit that they shouldn't have been doing to begin with, and probably just couldn't help themselves. And now that's not the only meaning to this card though. Another meaning to this is self-preservation, as in not wanting to be hurt. The whole reason the dude is stealing these swords is because he doesn't want to be hurt by those swords. He doesn't want those swords used against him. He doesn't want to be hurt by those swords, so he's stealing them to make sure that he can't be hurt by those swords. So this could mean not wanting to be hurt. It can also represent leaving something behind. He can only carry 5 of those 7 swords, and he's got to leave the other 2 behind. So it could mean any or all of those things. I feel like your person's trying to take control of it though, doing a lot of thinking about the past, probably thinking about the mistakes they made and the stuff they got caught doing, and they're not wanting to be hurt by that. Now this can also sometimes just represent strategy, which would go along with this card. We've already seen this card under the Page of Swords in the overall energy, that Nine of Wands. Again, this is a card of being walled off and defensive, but it's a card of healing. It's about building a wall around you in order to protect yourself, to make sure that you don't get hurt anymore. Again, that could mean not wanting to be hurt, trying to protect themselves so they don't get hurt. Thinking about the past, wanting to take control of this, and still having all this love and emotions for you, and at the same time, I feel like they're afraid of running into this Queen of Swords energy from your end. They don't want to be cut off because they don't want to lose you. They want to get this connection back. Final card we have to clarify the Emperor is the Nine of Cups. Pisces energy. This is, it's a singles card. This is someone who is emotionally happy and emotionally content in and of themselves. It's someone who doesn't need an external person in order to get their sense of happiness from. Their happiness is coming from inside themselves. Someone who doesn't need an external person in order to feel loved because they have love for themselves. Their love is coming from inside themselves. So if that's your person's energy, that's a really good spot to be in. Although this is a singles energy, which again is another thing telling me that you guys aren't together right now. This can also just represent wish fulfillment. So your person could be viewing even though that they did the sneaky stuff, they're thinking about the past, trying to strategize about how to get past your wall that you've got in place right now because your wish fulfillment to them. This can also be an energy of someone who is overindulging, like someone who has got a problem with alcohol or drugs. That could be going right along with this devil energy here, this heavy toxic energy that can represent addiction. It could be any or all of those things. Again, general reading, you just have to take it however it resonates for you. Might be something one way for you and something entirely different for the very next Saggy that shows up to watch this. But the last card in your person's energy at the end of August 2021 is the Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles. Again, we've already seen this King of Pentacles out here, counterparts. So your person is clearly viewing you guys as two people who were supposed to be together. It just looks like they screwed everything up, doing something they shouldn't have done, and now they're paying the price for it. This Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. It's a very stable, very grounded, very abundant, nurturing, prosperous energy. This is someone who would manage the home life and the assets and resources of the home. It's who the King of Pentacles would build the Ten of Pentacles with. He would build it around her. So this is probably how your person views you, how they're thinking about you, but in another sense, they're also viewing you as this Queen of Swords, the person who knows the truth and has the ability to cut them off at any point in time because of whatever has gone on between the two of you. So tell me more about this Queen of Coins, please. Good grief. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool again. I'm trying to be as positive here as I can, and every time I feel like I've come up with another explanation for what it could be other than taking risks outside of the connection and juggling more than one person and doing some sneaky bullshit that they shouldn't have done, I get something else out here that tells me, no, it's probably that. Again, this could be just taking the leap of faith with you because they're viewing you as the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Coins, like where their stability lies, who they're supposed to be with. Or this could be they were taking risks outside of the connection with you, even though they had all this happiness with you. Yeah, there's that Two of Pentacles again. More Capricorn energy, an energy of juggling. Could be juggling more than one person. It could just be like not sure what to do, weighing the pros and cons, trying to come to some sort of decision because everything's off balance. Again though, Knight of Cups. This could be actions toward love and emotions in your direction, and this could also be that they were taking actions of love and emotions outside of this connection. So again, you just got to take it however it resonates. It's one way for you and probably the complete opposite way for somebody else that's watching this. But to clarify this Queen of Pentacles, there's the Queen of Wands again. Strength, Judgment, the Four of Wands, and the World. The Queen of Wands is either Aries or Leo energy. This is a bold, passionate, fiery, determined person who knows what they want. Sexy, vivacious, very fun to be around, life of the party. So this is either another element of you, or it's an element of your person and how much passion and desire they have for you. Or this is another person altogether. This could be who they were taking a leap of faith with, taking risks with outside of the connection. It could have something to do with this heavy toxic devil energy. It could be that they had someone else that they were sneaking around behind your back with. It could be any of those things. It's really, really hard to pin it down in this particular reading. I'm getting the distinct impression that I'm getting multiple messages here because it's one way for you and the opposite way for somebody else watching this. The next card we have to clarify that Queen of Coins is Strength. This is the other Leo Major Arcana card. It could be a Leo that your person has been sneaky with. I guess it could be an Aries that they've been sneaky. It could literally be anyone. This card tells me every time I see it that this is a very difficult situation for your person to make it through. They're having to dig down really deep and tap into their internal strength in order to make it through it. They're having to dig down deep and tap into their inner courage in order to face their fears. Now, this can also be an energy that's says your person is like trying to tame the beast inside themselves, trying to tame this beast that caused the problem to begin with. That first card in their energy is the most important energy here. Could be them struggling to contain that, trying to rein themselves in, trying to hold themselves back, trying not to make a mistake that would jeopardize everything, because right in the center of the reading is them holding on tight to you, not wanting to let go, and trying to manifest reconciliation with you. They're having a hard time with this, whatever it is. I'm pretty sure they have some sadness and remorse and are probably feeling guilty about whatever happened to cause the breakup to begin with. But the next card to clarify the Queen of Coins is Judgment. More fire sign energy. This is a card that has a couple of meanings. This is either a final decision, as in passing their own final verdict and judgment on something, or you passing your final verdict and judgment on something. Could be when you cut this off, when there was the abandonment, the walking away, the tower coming down. It could be that. Or this can also be an energy of reconciliation, because this is about resurrection. It's about calling something back from the grave, bringing it back to life, and transforming it in a way that it's not going to be the same again. I think whatever has happened has severely affected this person's stability, though. Like, the actual center card laying here on the table is the King of Pentacles, the source of the stability, really. We're clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Coins, the counterpart to that, and now I've got the Four of Wands. Fours are about stability. This is Aries energy. This is stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of the connection between the two of you. These Four Wands represent 1111, which is the number of manifestation. We've got the Magician out here, the Master Manifester. I've already told you the story about the Magician, the High Priestess, and the Empress, which is how things get manifested into this reality. This is usually a celebration of the home. It's a celebration of the thing that your person wanted having actually manifested and appeared in the physical 3D reality. This is the celebration of it finally arriving. So I don't know if this is telling me that their passion has gotten through and they've had the internal strength to hang in there in order to resurrect this connection with you, and this is the stability coming back, or if this is them needing the strength to make it through the judgment that is affecting the stability here. Either way, the final card here in the reading is the World. This is the final card of the Major Arcana. I've got the first card of the Major Arcana staring at me on the bottom of the deck, and now I've got the final card of the Major Arcana. This represents a complete cycle between the two of you. This card is simultaneously the ending of one cycle and the beginning of the next cycle, which starts over at the Fool. So this could be the ending of one cycle in terms of you guys being apart, and the beginning of a new cycle that's leading to this restabilizing of the home life, the family life, and the connection between the two of you. Or this could just as easily be the ending of this connection and the beginning of a new cycle where they're going to have to start over from square one and work toward their happiness again in this off-balance state. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Sagittarius love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.